Alright guys, not sure if I said it in my previous video, but I need a total of 3 of these portals. So what I am going to do is I am going to teach you, or actually I shouldn't say teach you, I'm going to show you the way that I make molds. It's a cheap way using latex. Now, you could buy this rubber latex. I got this at AC Moore with a 40% coupon. It's like $13–14. So you could go ahead and spend that money, or you could kind of make your own. And the way I do that is I use this fast drying acrylic latex caulk plus silicone. If you could get it without the silicone, that would be great, but it works just as well with the silicone. So let me get everything set up here. You need that. You need also some ammonia, and this I got at the dollar store. Clear ammonia. I guess you could use scented. They had the clear, so I'll use that. So this total cost, I think this was $2.60 or so. The ammonia was $1, and then I also used these gauze pads that I had from a first aid kit, and those you could actually get at the dollar store as well. So let me get everything set up and I'll show you how I do this. Alright, so I got my little cup here. I have my silicone caulking, and we're just going to put a good healthy amount in here. Okay. Alright, so we got that in there. Then we're going to take just a splash of the ammonia, and this is going to help thin it out. And I put about a tablespoon in there. I'll use this to mix in. I have some of these, but use that. Oops, sorry. And as you can tell, since I'm going to be using the silicone, I'm using a glass bottom here, which is usually on my desk over there. Alright, so we're just going to keep mixing that. And once that's mixed, I'll get back with these. And again, I also put on some rubber gloves just for the heck of it. Alright, so we got it to a nice batter-like consistency. And really all we're going to do is just, oh wait, first of all, again from the dollar store, I have this rubbing alcohol. It's 50%, so it's thinned down fairly well. And we just want to put a little, I got this little brush here, so, and this is going to act as a releasing agent, from what I understand. So, got that nice and wet. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. Actually, I'm going to use the brush that I just used. And we're just going to put this on here in a nice layer. You want it to go down the sides, obviously. And it's thick enough that it stays, but thin enough that it'll go down on the side and stay. Alright, so we got that on there, and then what I did over here is I took those gauze pads and cut them up, open them up, and you just want to use this to strengthen everything. And what I'll do is just lay them on, and then we'll push them down a little bit with the the paintbrush or the tool that we got there. Mixer, stirrer, whatever you want to call it. And no particular way of doing this. You want to try to get the sides a little bit. You want to get the top. And again, this is just going to strengthen the mold. You could do it without it. I've done it before without it. It works as well. Again, you don't want to push it down too far because you don't want it to. In the corner, I think I pushed it down a little too far, so that corner may be a little bit messed up, but too late now. We'll see what happens. Alright, so we got that down. I just want to push it in a little bit. And we could come back and kind of just drizzle this over it to hold everything down. Alright, so that's good for now. We're going to let this dry, and then we're going to come back and give it another coat. And I have in this one here, I have latex, but what I did in this one, it's colored, and I had used this for another project that I had done for Halloween, and I'm going to put this, once this dries, I'm going to put this one on top so you can see the different layers, so you could go white, and then this one you can make sure you get everything covered with that. So we'll let this dry, and probably tomorrow we'll have to come back and give it the second coat. And you want to do like 3, 4, 5 layers. You want to get it nice and thick. Alright, also, I actually gave this another quick layer last night just to cover up some of the gauze. So there's about 1.5 layers on there. Now we're going to put the second layer again. This is pink. It's just from an earlier project that I had, but it's good because then when you put it on here, you'll be able to see what parts you covered and what parts you missed. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we'll get back to you when we're done. Alright, so we got that covered, and now at this point the only thing to do is wait to let it dry. Alright, so we have about 4 coats of latex on here, and now that I'm thinking about it, probably what I should have done was have a frame, just fill it up, have the bottom, and do it that way. But now we're going to do the reveal. So hopefully, oops, sorry, this glass is a little slippery here. So we're going to, and I let this cure. Haven't worked on this for, I think it's probably about 3 days now. So everything should be nice and dry. Hopefully it's not a pain to get off of here. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. Just work around the edges. Sorry about that. I think that's it. I think that's it. Sorry, I know you feel like you're on a roller coaster, but this glass isn't secured to the table. Alright, here we go. Ooh, you know what? Check that out. That's still wet under there. Oh, crap. Whoa. Uh-oh. Well, that's still wet under there. So I am going to leave this be. Wow, that is really wet. Alright, I'm going to leave this be. We'll let this side hopefully dry. Looks like it's going to be a few more days. Usually when I've done these, I've never done it that thick before for my other projects, so that's why. But you know what? This is why we learn. So I'm going to put this off on the side, and we're just going to leave it for a few days and come back and see how it is. I had it upstairs where it was warmer, so I guess just that top layer got nice and hard. So I don't know. This might not have worked. It might be an epic fail, but we'll see in a couple of days.